What up, y'all?
Oh no.
We are back, finally, and we got some shit to talk about here. This is the Marilyn Manson finally dropped the new song. I've been hyped for a long time now because just the fact that Shooter Jennings is producing the album, and like, you know, a couple years ago they did that great David Bowie Cat People cover that I still think that song is better than most of what I remember from
any Bowie?
Heaven Upside Down. Huh?
Did Jennings ever produce any Bowie?
I have no clue. I gotta fix that squeak.
Got some dead deep bird.
But man, it fucking, you know, I'm hyped for it because
Damn, it's got some weight to it.
oh yeah.
Screw out.
Yeah, hold it from there because the head turns.
Marilyn Manson.
But yeah, I'm hyped for it because, you know, I always like it when Marilyn Manson does something different, but I kind of felt like, you know, me and Josh loved Pale Emperor when it came out.
A different producer, it wasn't Shooter Jennings though, that was.
Yeah, it was Tyler Bates.
Yeah,
and
they were supposed to do a third album.
And I think Tyler Bates did Heaven Upside Down with him, and
It was supposed to be a trilogy. They only did two.
Yeah, but Heaven Upside Down was garbage.
sure good. Heaven Upside Down was not very good to me. I mean, there's songs I like, and then parts of songs I like, but I don't really remember much of it. Some of the lyrics to me are just not very good. I mean, shit like Say 10. I remember when the album was going to be called Say 10, S-A-Y number 10, and I remember being like, that is something me at 12 years old would have thought was clever as fuck.
That's
but,
so cool.
I mean, in my 30s, I'm like, that is so lame. Like, that is something I could see written on a
like when
little goth kid's notebook in school.
It's like when you're 12 years old and you hear Fred Durst say, "I just said fuck 46 times." You're like,
And then
yeah,
you count it.
he said fuck. Okay, you
but,
got any other words you want to use?
And yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people like that album. I do, and man, I'm happy for you guys. But I was kind of like, I felt like he was taking a step backwards because Pale Emperor was so different, and you know,
He got a lot of
enjoyable.
radio play too.
Yeah, damn sure did. But the last one, I kind of like halfway. I mean, I haven't turned it on in a long time. But, so yeah, after announcing that Shooter Jennings is producing this new album, which is called We Are Chaos,
The album is called that.
yeah, and I'm fucking totally hyped. I'm like, you know, based off of that one cover.
When does it come out?
But then it comes out
Next month.
September 11th. I got it pre-ordered.
Of course it does.
But here recently, he's been dropping some new shit. I loved the cover of God's Gonna Put 'Em Down, or Cut 'Em Down, God's Gonna Cut 'Em Down.
God's gonna cut you down.
Cut You Down. I loved that. But that was him and a Tyler Bates song. I think it was originally released for the Hell or High Water movie, which is a great movie. Check that out.
His Doors cover sucked.
Yeah, you know, and that was the first taste of what we're getting from these Shooter and Manson sessions, was the cover of The End from the Doors. And like, that's a song that, number one,
You shouldn't cover it.
hard to do and do justice to it no matter who you are. And Marilyn Manson has done great Doors covers before, mostly live, like the Alabama song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's really
Wow.
fucking cool.
Is that the one where he's like, show me the way
to the next whiskey bar.
That does sound like it would be a Marilyn Manson song.
Yeah, like he does it pretty good. And but I was kind of, the first time I heard that cover, I was liking it. Then I heard it again, and I was a little more critical. And I'm like, it's fine. It's, you know, it's whatever. I still like the Doors version better. I don't think Marilyn Manson has done a cover song that's really interested me since maybe Tainted Love, and even at that point,
Tainted Love was okay.
yeah, like even at that point, I was kind of like, meh.
Didn't he do Personal Jesus?
Yes.
Yeah,
It was just,
I like Johnny Cash's cover of that better.
Wasn't that Depeche Mode?
Yeah, I like the Depeche Mode better. But yeah, so now we get our first taste of, because I doubt that song, The End, will be on this album.
Most covers aren't.
Yeah,
And
but
it's weird that he's leaving these albums very short. Like, what, 11 songs on this one?
yeah. And now he says it's going to be a concept album, which, alright, interesting. You know, I like Marilyn Manson's concept albums. The Triptych Trilogy is pretty fun.
Was
And
Golden Age one? Or no?
well, it was a concept in and around that, what do you call it, Vumvadel, just very burlesque-y thing. What's the word I'm looking for? How am I? Valdeva. Oh my God, y'all. When
You're talking.
Ventriloquism.
No, he's. Trying to think what word he's trying to think of.
Don't matter.
I mean, I can't even find it. Anyway, yeah, it was sort of a concept and theme and shit. Anyway,
Oh, you're thinking of vaudeville.
vaudeville. Thank you. What am I trying to say?
You were like
Vaudeville.
Valve. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm stupid. Y'all know me. But so before we get into the song, I asked everybody on Facebook in the Speaker Brains group to you know, drop your thoughts of the new Marilyn Manson song, and you did. So
You did.
I'm going to read these out. God damn it.
That was it?
That was for
Oh, Rumahoy.
that was for Rumahoy. Okay. And there's a couple. First, our good buddy Kevin Schote, who was on a couple podcasts with us. I think he was on the Slipknot episode.
I thought that was Dan Chase.
Nah, Dan Chase hadn't been on yet.
What? Okay, wow. Sorry, guy.
But
I thought you were someone else.
Kevin Schote has a lot here to say. He says, strong Bowie feel. Also reminds me of some of the Alkaline Trio acoustic crossover stuff like Mercy Me. Wasn't expecting acoustic guitar so prominently in the beginning. Overall, it's good, but honestly, his voice does nothing for me anymore. I'd rather hear him try to sing instead of whisper at this point. The video has cool visuals, but some of them come across as somewhat cheap and even lazy. My main takeaway is that he's making new music, so hopefully that's a sign that he's back on track and not struggling with alcohol like he has been. At one time, he was very prolific, and I think if he wanted to be perceived that way again, it will take a stronger attempt than this. Manson needs to collab with more rappers and drop some heavy goth rap. It's much more popular. Travis Scott and Manson would be awesome. I'd say the song is a 3 out of 5 because it's nothing groundbreaking and honestly a little too mellow for what I might have hoped. And then I told him, I was like, yeah, because Shooter Jennings, and he's like, oh, that makes sense. And then another buddy, Caden Contois, he says, wait, Marilyn Manson actually released something after Mechanical Animals? Don't we all wish it would have stopped at that point? And I gotta find the Speaker Brains spot because there's more comments on there. Yeah, I love the shit out of that one too.
and fucking Hail Emperor.
Oh my God, come on, load up. Load up. I mean, I like Hollywood, you know, I love Golden Age. Oh my God! Load the fuck up.
What is
Sorry,
this?
people.
What is this we're looking at?
Looking for the speaker brains. Okay. Abraham Ram, another good buddy, says, very reflective of the times, not heavy, but is rich in atmosphere and very Bowie influenced. And good old buddy John Short says, I liked it a fair bit, but like I said to you the other day, my Manson expectations at this point are on the floor. And so I believe that's it.
Yeah. For the Manson.
For the Manson stuff. So what did you guys think?
I didn't really like it.
At first I didn't like it. I didn't really care, but I was also listening to it on my phone.
It sounds better through speakers.
Yeah, I really, really dug the video though. That moment when the baby's sitting there and you see
Yeah,
these
the
Manson
baby.
heads, these little fucking Manson heads swirling around the baby on. I don't know what those things
The
are
mobile.
called.
It's called a mobile.
Okay, that was hilarious. There was great moments in the video.
Yeah, I like it when he's walking and like that moon is kind of like coming out of his stomach.
Coming out of his stomach and all that. Very good visuals in it, but like at first, even though I was listening to it on my phone, I was bored with the song itself. And I don't think a lot of Marilyn Manson works acoustically, and it was just kind of a little too slow for me. And then it was over. The song, he just kept repeating the same shit over and over and over. The first verse is literally the same thing. The second verse is literally the first one, just cut in half. And then he goes back into the fucking chorus again. And then you get this like kind of a bridge that he doesn't really reveal much more than he like. With a song title called We Are Chaos, I'm expecting him to drop some knowledge on us, to like give me some real shit. And it's just, we are chaos, fucked up and complicated. We are chaos, fucked up and complicated. We are chaos, fucked up and complicated. Like, dude, I get it. I fucking get it. But on the second listen, I dug it a little more because I was reading all the comments in your thing, and everyone's saying it's got a Bowie influence. I fucking hear it now.
A lot of people are saying
I
Bowie.
can hear it now. It's not a very good Bowie influence because I mean, Bowie.
Like, dude, the Nine Inch Nails. That last Nine Inch Nails released. The title of it escapes me. That thing has a big Bowie influence that sounds closer to like Bowie than
anything Manson will try. But then again, Mechanical Animals had a Bowie influence on it.
Yeah, and I definitely hear the Bowie influence on this, but like you said, not a very
good one. And Bowie was such a varied artist that he could have done anything, and he did everything. Every album he released, he was reinventing himself. He never did the same thing twice because he would have gotten bored. And Marilyn Manson,
You know what's
is
crazy?
just
Marilyn
kind of
Manson
redoing the same shit he's always
you know,
done.
He reinvents himself every album, but to me, like, not as extreme as he could.
Back in the day,
fact,
he did. Back in the day,
Yeah.
when you go from Portrait to
I think the
Antichrist
real-
Superstar, there's a big difference.
I think
in
the
sound.
real last wild reinvention might have been in between, like Eat Me, Drink Me was like the last interesting reinvention.
I didn't even care for that shit.
Because after that,
Everything was almost the same.
yeah.
And then you had the Pale Emperor.
And that was a nice reinvention of
And then now you just got, from hearing this song, I'm not excited about this new album. I'm not. Yeah, the song is decent, but it's not something I'm like, yeah, fucking Manson, he's back. He's back, y'all.
I haven't had a moment like that with Manson probably since We're From America, and I was so burned when I heard that whole album that I was like, wow.
Well, I remember when
not
Armageddon
14
Motherfucking Geddon came out. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And then I heard the album, I'm like, why does it start with a major chord on an acoustic guitar? Gross. And it's 7 minutes long. God.
Yeah, the High End of Low has a lot
the lows.
So what about
Though
you?
it is the high end of low. Should have been the low end of low.
So what about you, Josh? Give me your thoughts on this song, because I know you got some shit to say here.
It stinks, dude. I hate it. It's fucking garbage. He put more effort in that shitty video. I think the video's shitty. No fucking effort. That looked like something some kid made in his fucking art class on his computer.
He probably paid a kid in our
They
class
probably
to do
did.
it.
I'm sorry. It's like everyone's trying to be all deep with it. It's like, oh, it's so all this deepness. It looked like somebody did it on the cheapest budget possible.
Here's 20
'Cause
bucks.
if-
Make me a 3-minute
If there was
video.
more depth to the music, maybe. Kind of like Pink Floyd's The Wall has so much depth with that weird fucking, it's goofy fucking video. If you watch it out of context without thinking, it's goofy. This shit is just random fucking shit with Marilyn Manson's face on everything. And him,
I love
people
that guitar,
pulling the mask off, or him walking out of his mouth. Oh my fuck. Or the fucking, his head, he's like a decanter pouring blood out from his fucking head. It is fucking, oh my god, Travis.
Oh yeah, the cats had knocked that off.
Oh, yeah,
That
that's
guitar has
a
been
long
through
time
hell.
ago.
That
Oh,
thing's
mine's
like
missing a
40
chunk.
years old.
But he, oh my god, it's like, it's the same fucking, there's no, oh my, the song sucks. He just repeated, "We are chaos," over and over and over. What'd you say? Can we repeat the chorus a couple more times, Manson? I don't think he did that on purpose. I think he's getting so old, he actually might be senile. He has dementia.
I don't think he's gotten old. I think he's done too many drugs.
Well, either way, he forgot what the fuck he said, so he had to keep repeating it. And watch, I guarantee you live, he still forgets the lyrics. Sorry.
That's great.
I'm not trying to be mean shit on it, because I love Mechanical Animals. I love Great Big White World, which is what this song sounds like it's trying to do. That acoustic, soft ballad. Melodic ballad like fucking Mechanical Animals does. It does not even remotely
But
get
that one-
close to it. There was so
that
much
one was-
depth.
It had a haunting
It did.
sense
The
to
lyrics
it.
that
The
were
haunt-
varied.
the lyrics,
had
the
art-
music,
it was
the
artistic.
composition,
Good.
all
This
of it
was
just
just a
coming
fucking.
together.
He's like, hey guys, remember Mechanical Animals? Let me play it for you. But I can't remember the words, so I'm just gonna say we are chaos all the fucking time. And then he
And I'm going
gets
to call the album We Are Chaos.
no originality. This
2020, the album.
is 2020 the fucking album.
No, that's what John Bon Jovi did. He called his new album 2020.
Wow.
I mean, you can hope for the rest of the album to be better.
Yeah,
But-
right now it's just one song.
But if this is your lead song, you don't
Yeah.
lead. You don't fucking bring the C team from the bench to fucking start the game.
not how I
Pale
saw it.
Emperor was
Green
so
Day.
good. His singles for Pale Emperor, although they were the best songs on the album, they were still good.
I
Pale Emperor was
even
such
with
a
Pale Emperor, the third day of a 7-day binge, I thought that was a weak first single.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a plenty of
But the
weakness
other
on
ones,
the
man,
album.
there's a lot of great
It's
shit on there.
amazing. But this, cause see, everyone, I loved his blues. That was that bluesy shit. That was stompy, swampy blues. It was amazing. So when you think, well, he's gonna get with this country guy, it should be fucking awesome. I would go with like this. I would go with like a dirty South kind of fucking country vibe. And there's nothing country about it. It's like Bowie, but like you said, shitty.
I would really hope to get some dark southern shit
Exactly.
here.
And we've
I
got
really
so
would.
many
Make it
other
sound
bands
like
that
it
do.
came from New Orleans. Kind
Yeah.
of swamp.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
what you want. You want that deep, swampy, that fucking
Maybe
just
some
kind of
deep
bluesy
South, man.
country, that just real dark country. It don't sound like that. It sounds like it wants to be Ziggy fucking Stardust, and it can't even achieve that.
But he did that on the Mechanical Animals.
Yeah,
Look,
he
that's
did
what
it
he
twice.
did.
He
Good.
said that one.
He did Mechanical Animals perfect. What the fuck? He already did it. He does, and it's funny is that he's trying to experiment, but he's just doing the same shit he's done before. He doesn't. He's not leaving his safety zone like how we bitched about Korn doing the same damn thing.
I think he has left his safety zone, at least musically, on this one, because
But
man,
it still sounds like Mechanical Animals. It just sounds like fucking Mechanical Animals with shittier lyrics.
It sounds like something that was left off of Mechanical Animals for a reason.
like it has.
Yeah, I saw a comment somebody made on one of the on a review talking about how This is like they said it was some other kind of band, but this had been on their band. They would just left it off the LP.
Nah.
It's like this should have been left on the cutting room floor.
Like, it has this 2015 hipstery vibe to it. Like, it has a Tame Impala feel to the music.
See, if this was anybody else, it'd be fine.
An almost Magnetic Zeros feel to the
Yeah,
music.
God.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what somebody said. Magnetic Zero. I saw that. It's
And this shirt.
if this was anybody else, it might be a little more tolerable.
You are
But
George, you
Marilyn
are
Manson is
Bingo.
known for being a really good lyricist, and this does not. This is like fucking beginner grade garage band lyrics.
Now, see, for me, I like the song.
My first goth song.
I'm not a...
My first goth song.
Yeah, there you go.
We are
Like, I'm not in love with the song. I like it. It's got an interesting vibe, an interesting sound based off of the people who worked on it. It definitely does not sound anything like what I expected, and you know my expectations are always kind of low for new Manson stuff. Anyway, I'm just glad that it doesn't sound like he's retreading old ground. Like to me, I mean, I don't really get Mechanical Animal vibes all that much. I do get the Bowie vibes, but not the Mechanical
Well,
Animal Bowie vibes.
Great Big White World. You hear that? The guitar, the music itself sounds. This music sounds like it wants to be Great Big White World.
Yeah, but that one has
So, well, see again,
those guitar.
well, that's what
lead
everyone's
bits.
saying is that it wants to be Mechanical Animals, but it's a shitty practice version of Mechanical Animals.
But I mean, like, I like the fact that the song sounds happy and has fairly dark lyrics. I mean, like, I will say the lyrics aren't all that great. I mean, they're not cryptic or anything. Like, it's clearly he's just talking about how shitty we are as humans. And I get it. I like what he's doing with the happy kind of sounding music with talking about how shitty we are as a society. And, you know, I like that. And I do like the chorus, the we are chaos, fucked up and complicated. I mean, but
For the 100th
it's not
time.
profound, man. The dude hasn't said anything profound in a long time. For me, at least. Here's the thing, for me, at least. It's
You're not
because I
12
grew up
anymore.
listening to this fucking dude. I grew up listening to this dude. So anything that he said that was profound and kind of blew my mind happened years ago. But, I mean, he's blowing people's minds today that are younger than me. So, I mean...
Is he really? Because I think the new Marilyn Manson is Billie Eilish.
What?
It's terrible to say that, but there's always going to be a Marilyn Manson for every generation.
Oh, I get what
You
you're
had
saying.
Alice
I thought you were
Cooper.
saying Marilyn Manson sounds like
Oh,
Billie
fuck
Eilish.
no. You had Alice Cooper, you
No,
had
you're just
Marilyn
saying
Manson,
Billie
you
Eilish
had Lady
should be
Gaga,
Marilyn
and now you got Billie Eilish.
I get it.
Manson's fucking old news.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The only
it
people
is.
that listen to him is old people, us older fucking
It's-
millennials.
It's
and-
essentially dad rock at this point.
And-
Yeah,
and we don't
it's
even
all
like it
bad
now.
rock.
We have no
There's
fucking faith and hope in his music being any good.
The problem with it is he's trying to appeal to the younger audience when back then the younger audience would gravitate towards him because the women thought he was sexy and the dudes thought he made some rad fucking music. But now,
the dudes thought he was sexy.
yeah, some of them did. And then you have him now where he's like this fat dude on stage that looks
Are
very
you fat
sad.
shaming Marilyn
I'm
Manson?
not fat shaming him. I'm just saying that, like,
It's the Axl Rose effect.
it is. It is.
And he's still pulling in Gaggle of Puss. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never forget when I was a kid and I was like, oh man, what's Marilyn Manson gonna do in a couple years? I remember my dad being like, you know, he's gonna keep doing, he's gonna be in his 60s with a big old gut still doing it. And I was like,
I
you
can't
know,
see that.
yeah, at a 13-year-old, I was like, I could not fathom that. I could not fathom Marilyn Manson being like the guys my dad listened to.
He
But
is
no,
now.
we are at that point now. We're at that point with everything that we listened to when we grew up.
There's a
with.
few rock bands. Maybe there's a couple of rock bands from the '90s that you can tell doesn't have a big old gut right now. There's Green Day, there's Pearl Jam, there's Foo Fighters.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Some of them are still in good shape.
Whole chunk of them stay in shape.
Hell, even Slash still looks good for his age.
Yeah, Slash has looked the same for 30, 40 years.
He's looked the same all the time.
But yeah, I mean, Marilyn Manson too, and the drugs and stuff. That shit can put a toll on your damn body.
I'd give this album hell, even Zombie, he looks good for his
Yeah, he
age.
still looks pretty good.
But as a whole, I
He's
give this
always
song,
looked like he was old anyway.
Yeah.
He always looked like some old homeless person.
He always has.
I give this a 5.
He was outside, you wouldn't know if he's like, you can see the security, like, get out of here, old. There's a homeless guy out here trying to get in.
Cover up the chairs and burn. Is that homeless man trying to sing Rob Zombie again? Oh, I am Rob Zombie.
Prove it.
I'm making my 4th Firefly trilogy movie.
Oh, no, leave it alone. Leave it alone at this point.
But yeah, so I dig the song, and it's got me interested to see what the rest of the album sounds like. I'm hoping the album is more varied and doesn't necessarily sound like this song, because I'm not. It's kind of weird that
the first song on the album?
after hearing this song, it's almost obvious that it would sound like this based off of him and Jennings. It's weird. I like Cat People better, and damn, I wish there. I like his cover of God's Gonna Cut 'Em Down better. But I mean, that's a song it's really hard to fuck up anyway. That's an ancient traditional folk song to begin with.
What song?
God's Gonna Cut You Down.
How is... Oh, never mind.
But I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, I'm not gonna rate the song as any. As I'm gonna go 1 through 5 song wise.
The cover sucks.
You know what? It's the most interesting cover in a long time, even though it's his face.
It's always his
always his fucking face, man. It's always his face.
Oh god, it's not even... Why?
The last great album cover of Marilyn Manson was Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood had a cool cover with
Fucking-
a broken jaw.
After that, it's just been his fucking face, or Eat Me, Treat Me, which is like him in the corner, just kind of looking sad. But other than that, always his fucking face.
These titles are just uninspiring to
Yeah,
me.
read these song titles out.
We have Red, Black, and Blue.
Which, alright, that's got me interested though. I'm hoping that's I'm gonna bitch about America song.
Whatever,
which
okay.
I always like a good bitch about America song.
Red, Black, and Blue.
I need a good.
We are chaos. Don't chase the dead.
Yeah.
Paint with
Maybe that's
your
a song about necrophilia.
paint with
No,
my
it's a song about his
love.
career.
Wait,
Or
paint?
paint you with my love.
Paint you with my love. I guess that love. I guess
I'm
that.
gonna jerk
color
off
paint,
on
yeah.
you.
Fucking paint. I'm gonna paint you.
Halfway and one step forward.
Yeah.
Infinite darkness.
Infinite darkness.
Perfume.
He drops the word perfume in Chaos also.
Keep my head together. I don't know how to say that word.
What word?
Coagula, Soul of Coagula, and Broken Needle. Oh, there's 10 songs. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
And
that's gonna be a short.
Here's what I don't understand. How is the song lengths already out? How's that been revealed? Has the whole album been revealed already?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, because mostly you don't see how long the album is before it's released. And it just says right here, in March 2019, Manson announced that he was nearly finished recording his next album, and that country musician Shooter Jennings was involved. On April 29, Manson and Jennings confirmed they had finished work on the band's 11th studio album, with both calling it a masterpiece.
Oh wow! Since we're looking at the track list, we can already confirm to you that The End is not on here.
Yeah. But this album was finished a year ago.
Well, no, it was a couple months ago. He straight up said it was finished and it was his masterpiece.
Okay.
Well, if that's his masterpiece, pretty much.
See, that's what I'm wondering, man.
we can already assume it's going to be a
I
flaming
want to know
fucking.
who's playing on it.
Because there's a couple Marilyn Manson masterpieces.
Like, all it says is Manson and Shooter Jennings. Does
Yeah, it's
Manson-
just him and the players are his recent bassist who got in that wreck, the guy who played for Mars Volta and Racer X.
Oh, that guy.
God, who the fuck else is the band members? But the main writers, Manson and Shooter.
Didn't he compose the music for the Resident Evil movie?
Yeah, he did, and it was
Yeah.
pretty cool fucking sound as shit. I need to find the
Soundtrack?
yeah, the little score soundtrack. Yeah, so people in the band is
Currently in the band.
yeah, currently. I mean, he's got a long former members list.
I'm sure.
Paul Wiley, guitars, backing vocals, 2014
So,
present.
are these all the upcoming Rob Zombie members? Because everyone fucking leaves his ass to go work for Rob Zombie because obviously he treats them better.
On bass is Juan Alvarez. Bass and backing vocals 2017 present. Now I'm wondering, yeah, he is the longtime bassist of Racer X and Mars Volta. And then the drummer is Brandon Hertzborn. But why am I thinking... oh man, see there's something about the drummer is... something
Is it
about...
connected to a murder from 1993?
No, something about his drummer is connected to another awesome band, but I don't know if it's this guy or not. It says this guy was there 2019 present. So who left at 2019?
He can't hold
Gil Shrone from Stolen Babies, badass. Played drums from 13 to 19 with him.
Didn't that guy play for on one?
He did do a Dillinger
Dillinger,
album.
okay.
Yeah, he did do a Dillinger
Was it
album.
Irie Works?
I think so. They asked him to come on full time. They liked him so much, but he said, "No, I'm going to stick around with Stolen Babies."
Or no, was that the guy that joined Coheed and just did not fit with Coheed?
I have no idea.
God.
But I'm hopeful for the album. The song doesn't make me hyped for the album. I'm still mostly hyped to hear the collaboration, really. Whereas, early songs like, what is it? Disposable Teens got me hyped for Hollywood. Mob Scene got me hyped for Golden Age.
God, I remember when Mob Scene came out, I was like, this is dumb. Like, this is fucking
the Mob Scene,
dumb.
and we're so fucking obscene. There are some dumb lyrics on that album, though, for real. Like, fucking...
I remember when it came out, this was like the first time you and Josh... This was the first year we met Josh, so it was
Yeah.
like the first time y'all got together and listened to a new Manson album together. And I kind of remember y'all being like, what the fuck was that?
But no, like, what is it? Drop the S because I am an angel. Like, that's a dumb lyric to me.
Well, then he had something about tinfoil. For some reason, tinfoil is sticking with me. Like,
What?
he said something about tinfoil.
I got an S and a C and I got a K too, but
And
the
only thing that's missing is a bitch like you. Like,
See, that is fucking
those
awesome.
are dumb lyrics, but
it was great.
It's a cool flow. Like, I'm down with dumb lyrics if it's a cool flow.
I mean, that's all Bloodhound
Like
Gang
the
is.
you are a church, I am a steeple, and when we fuck, we're all God's people.
I thought that was stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of
Turn
dumb,
my
but I
heart
liked
into a
it.
spade.
But
Trade my
like,
heart, turned it into a spade.
when you come up to albums later on in life, and you get, for instance, on Heaven Upside Down, fuck your Bible and your Babble. I'll turn your Psalms into my dirty bomb. And I'm like, at this point, who are you offending anymore? Like, at this point, who are you pissing off
Yeah, he'd
anymore?
probably offend someone if he sang a song for children. Like a real children's song, he'd probably offend more people then.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's making a song for little kids, Marilyn Manson.
That'd be a good a Marilyn
Marilyn
a
Manson
book.
children's album?
Yeah, a
Or
book.
children's
A
book.
children's book written by Marilyn Manson. With
You know
him,
what?
Like, sitting there
I'm
around
sure
children.
Satanic Temple would endorse it too, because they do the children's coloring books and stuff.
Dude, I want one.
Yeah, dude, the Satanic Temple is doing more for humanity and humane shit right now than most people.
Well,
like,
it's because Satanism is considered also called humanism.
basically, they are doing right by me. But so, what do you guys think of the new Marilyn Manson song? I
You love
said
it?
1 out
You
of
hate
5. I give it a 4. 4 out of 5. What about you, Josh? What do you rate this
So we're giving
monstrosity?
5s because I thought we were doing 10.
Well, a song for a song. I'm just gonna do
Okay,
a 5 because it's not a whole.
Yeah, okay. Okay, then I'd give it a 2.
Whoa.
2.5.
2.5. Wow.
2.
Oh, just 2?
Yeah,
Are
we're
you
not
locking
gonna
it in?
we're not gonna do no half that shit. It's either a whole number, so 2. I don't like it.
2. I give it a 4. Just because it's. I don't know. It's
To
sort
me,
of
it's not
exciting.
average. To me, it's not even good. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
like,
the
it's
video
not
is the most
average.
interesting thing about it. The lyrics
The video
are
is cool.
very recycled. There's nothing shocking about what he's saying. Like, I wanted to know
Yeah,
why.
there's nothing profound.
Why are we chaos? Why are we fucking chaos? Tell me. Tell
are
me.
we fucked
Oh,
up
we're
and
fucked up and complicated. Is that the best you got? Like, oh my God, dude! Avril Lavigne said we were complicated 20 years ago.
Whoa! And they did a killer song together.
What?
Avril Lavigne, dude, Manson and Avril Lavigne have a collab, and I dig it.
Oh God. Was that during her Nickelback days?
I think so. It was a good little while ago.
Oh wow.
Avril
I think
Lavigne
we can
and
do a quickie one.
Manson. Oh yeah, we got to.
Oh,
We can do it real
to.
quick.
We
I
got
haven't even
to.
heard that.
Oh, well, I was gonna play it for you.
It's awesome. To tell you the truth.
It's actually really
So we're gonna
good.
come back with another review, and we'll see
No,
you
I
guys in a
heard
minute.